Fouseytube swats himself live and gets detained. Part 2.
He made some pretty subtle threats and whatnot. We got into a fucking yelling match about killing each other and shit. I don't know, let me call the police, right?
Yeah, not very smart moves. You don't threaten people's lives, first of all, and then call the police about it. Like, that's completely messed up. I don't think the cops will take a side on this one. He's completely acting out of control here. And he's using mental health as an excuse. It's absolutely ridiculous. People have mental health issues, but they're not throwing tantrums every 5 minutes and doing stuff like this. Doing dumb crap like this every 5 minutes or so. It's ridiculous.
Let me go ahead and alert the authorities to what's going on. So, I guess, I don't know what he thought. Maybe that they would come and solve the problem? I don't really know. Obviously, the police are not really, designed to handle something like this. Two fucking people...
You know you want to upgrade your skin to the max. Buff can get you there.
Yeah, I'll wait for this ad to finish.
Calling each other from long distance, threatening to kill each other and shit. Like, the local police are not gonna go hunt this guy down unless, they absolutely know who it is, where he's at, everything like that, right? So Fousey, he just, oh my god.
Here, calm down, bro.
Man, my life is in danger.
Intercontinental Miami.
I'm in the Interfucking-Continental!
Be the phone, man. Be the phone.
Yeah, acting out of control, irrational, losing his temper. Gotta calm yourself down, otherwise people will not take you seriously. Control your anger at least. As someone who has anger issues myself, who had anger issues, I should say, you gotta chill out. Blowing off temper, your hot temper is not gonna help anybody.
You gotta calm down, bro.
No, dog!
Sit down and calm down. Relax. I'm gonna
Oh, because the guy told me I'm gonna die tonight. You want me to relax?
No, sit down and give her the address. She's trying to get the...
Alright, so he calls the police, and he's on the phone with, the dispatcher, and he gets pretty fucking frustrated pretty quickly, right? Because, the dispatcher's doing their job. They're trying to figure out what's going on, what kind of emergency is taking place so they can send the adequate resources and whatnot to it. Fousey, of course, has apparently the patience of, a fucking hair trigger, and just decides to start freaking the fuck out because they didn't teleport there or something. I don't really know, man. But what?
Yeah, gotta have patience. Patience is a virtue. If you can't wait for the police, they're offering to help. You gotta be patient with them. They're human, just like you.
Once again, at this point, you're probably thinking, there is no way it could get worse than this. Well, you already know what the fuck I'm gonna say.
Send the fucking cops. Send the cops. There's a gun to my head right now. There's a gun to my head. Oh, ma'am, he left. Ma'am, he left. There's a gun to my head. Help, get them. Help, bye. Ma'am, Intercontinental, what's my room number? Help, tell me. 2027. That's what I have to do to get help?
Alright, so, how do I describe how fucking idiotic this 25-second clip was? So not only has he called the police over an internet dispute at the hotel, he has now told them that his life is in danger. He's screamed into the phone that they essentially, are gonna shoot him and fucking kill him at the Continental. He dropped his hotel name and hotel room number live on stream in front of thousands of fucking people, who, by the way, most of them are watching to watch the whole fucking just complete nightmare unfold, and are only looking to seek more of a rise out of him, get him more angry. So I don't know how the cops respond internationally, right? But I know most of you watching this are here in the United States. Can you imagine how most police departments would respond to a call in the downtown metropolitan area of a hotel where a man is apparently being held at fucking gunpoint and is about to get murdered by some crazy shooter? At least here in the US, man, the SWAT team usually is the one fucking responding to that. They're coming with high caliber rifles. They're coming.
Absolutely. We have a massive shooting problem in America. We have a massive problem with guns and violence. No other country has this problem, but the United States has the biggest issue with this. It's been like this for decades now. It's a huge issue that makes you feel pretty hopeless. But Fouseytube is Fouseytube, knowing all this is still going on with these threats, screaming about this to the cops. So obviously, of course, it's gonna trigger a massive response, and Fouseytube should have known that.
Coming with body armor, they're breaking fucking doors down, they're fucking cordoning off the entire hotel. It now has become a life-threatening situation because it will be a miracle if the police show up not ready to fucking have to kill somebody. All because Fousey is getting upset at some guy over the fucking internet. He has now put himself in an...
Yeah, don't give in to the internet trolls. The internet trolls just want to provoke a reaction out of you. If you ignore the trolls, maybe they'll leave you alone. You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous to give your time to the trolls and you know and react to them when all the trolls want is a reaction. If you keep reacting to them, you know, and keep fighting against the trolls, it's not gonna look good for you. You're adding fuel to the fire. That's what I'm trying to say here. You know, Fouseytube clearly should not have given in to this troll. He should have ignored the troll rather than screaming about it and losing his temper about it and broadcasting himself threatening the streamer and getting the cops involved. It's just not a good situation for him.
Elevated risk to be killed by the cops when they respond, man. So not only did he lie to them by, like, you know, saying he's about to get fucking brutally murdered on live stream by a gunman.
Oh yeah, about that. He was also lying. This guy is just a troll. He wasn't gonna murder him in front of millions, but Fouseytube is still lying about that to the cops. So he also lied to the police too when he was like acting like this, you know, losing his temper and screaming at the police. He's also lying to them at the same time. So he's also lying to the police. So unbelievable, honestly. It's ridiculous. You know, you shouldn't be allowed to lie to the cops, you know, to scream at the cops and get away with it, to lose your temper like that. I mean, you gotta chill out, honestly, Fouseytube. You're going out of control, and a lot of people are not pleased with your actions. You know, what you did at the airport, and now here at your hotel room. Absolutely inexcusable.
He's escalated the situation to a point of literally no return. Like, he's automatically going to jail at this point. There is no way he is walking free after this situation. Because, as it turns out, it's not necessarily legal to call the police and falsify, hey, this guy's about to kill me in my hotel room. Please get here as fast as you can. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. That's not legal, bro. That's not free speech, nothing, bro. You can't just walk around saying fucking things like that, especially in America, bro. There's a mass shooting, like, every fucking day, unfortunately, in this country, right? Like the whole Vegas thing, the whole Vegas shooting, that dude went to the Mandalay Bay Hotel and did that shit, right? Or the FBI did it. The details don't matter on that. But what it really comes down to is that was fucking moronic, and now it will be a miracle if he is arrested without issue.
I literally told him, if I see you, I'm sticking a knife 9 inches in your neck and I'm sliding it down your penis. He gave me his address.
I didn't know where to say that.
I go, he's a stalker.
Yeah, he's given in to the trolls way too easily, and he also lied to the police. It's not looking good for him. You know, lying to the police, giving in to the trolls, threatening the trolls, you know, uttering threats to the trolls in front of people, in front of millions on your live stream. It's not a good look.
Who is this guy?
I don't fucking know.
How do you want us to look for him if you don't know where he is?
I have his address. I said grab my security 20 minutes ago. You guys are dumb as fuck, man. You guys are literally dumb as fuck. Oh, yo, hey, record this. Security, come in here now. Yo, for my protection, come in here. He can't come in? Y'all are fucked. I'm suing all y'all. My life is in danger and you arrest a Palestinian Muslim who's viral? Are y'all dumb or are you...
Oh, no. Do not bring that excuse, Palestinian Muslim. He's just using that as an excuse, you know, being a Palestinian Muslim, honestly. You know, because Muslims are, like, because of 9/11, you know, Muslims got a lot of blame for that, but it's still dumb using that excuse when you know you're in the wrong clearly. You threatened a troll, you lied to the cops, you know, you doxed yourself, you know, in front of millions of people on your live stream. You're clearly not acting in a normal way. I'm just saying, you know, normal people don't do stuff like this.
You stupid. Do you like your job? You're fucked. Hey! Hey, free Fousey! I said free Fousey!
Now, the police show up and very surprisingly are not, like, prepared to kill him. honestly, bravo to the cops. I gotta give them a lot of credit, because given the circumstances that they were showing up to, it would not have been unreasonable for them to be leading into the room with their guns drawn. It would not have been unreasonable for them to be a little bit more aggressive in taking him down. He genuinely could have died. Like, there's no way around that. If the police responded how a lot of cops would have responded, and with him fucking screaming at them like that, dude, it literally could have went south very quickly. And we've seen video clips of that happening here in the U.S. where, you know, some guy is having a mental episode and he starts fucking screaming and walking around and reaching in his pockets and shit, and then the cops fucking kill him because they don't know if he's reaching for a gun or if he's fucking charging them or anything. But I don't know, man. It just, I don't get what the idea was. I don't get what the fuck anyone in his team thought was gonna happen. Like, nobody decided to, like, step in and, like, stop him from fucking this whole thing up. But yeah, he was arrested by the police. That makes sense, right? And then now the rumors are that the police eventually overturned him for a psychiatric evaluation, right? So he'll probably, at that point, I would imagine, have to stay in the mental hospital for like 2 to 3 days to, like, make sure he's not really a threat to himself or other people. And keep in mind, man, it just, it all happened on stream. Now, there's really something to think about this. When he eventually gets out of fucking the psych ward, he's done dealing with the cops or whatever, right? He's gonna have a lot worse of a time on stream, because now people, they see that they can get this kind of reaction out of him. What do you think people online are gonna...
Yeah, I think I'll leave it off here, but Optimus is right. You know, Fouseytube acting like this on stream and reacting to this is only gonna encourage people to provoke him even more. You know, if people know that he'll act like this on live stream, if he makes any live streams in the future, assuming he ever comes back, you know, people are gonna know that he acts like this. And he's just going to give into temptation even more easily if he can't control himself. Unless he controls himself and stops, you know, doing his antics, you know, and controls his temper, and stops losing his temper, you know, and controls his temper. Unless that happens, it's not gonna be good if he goes on stream any longer, you know. If he goes on stream again, it's not gonna be good. If this is how he keeps reacting. You know, honestly, the whole situation is absolutely insane. You know, threatening the doxer, threatening the troll, doxing himself, lying to the police. You know, he's clearly acting out of control. He needs to calm himself down. You know, he's got to chill out. So yeah, he should just calm himself down, you know, take a break from the internet, a long break, and maybe if he proves himself again, you know, proves himself to be trustworthy, if he proves himself to be trustworthy again, you know, and doesn't do anything stupid, you know, doesn't do any dumb shit, if he calms himself down, maybe he could come back and maybe he could, you know, be a normal streamer again, but that doesn't seem very likely in the grand scheme of things so far. So, I mean, those are just my thoughts. You know, he has to calm himself down and, you know, not do dumb stuff like this. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. Big mistake he made, you know, like doxing himself on stream and lying to the cops and threatening this troll. But yeah, if he's in the hospital for a mental health evaluation, he's gotta take a long break from the internet. That's all I'm suggesting. He should take a long break from the internet and maybe come back, you know, when the time is right. You know, but we'll have to see about that. But yeah, take care, everybody. Another video for my drama channel.